You now know everything there is to know about the spelling of adverbs. Maybe you are now wondering, when do we use an adjective? And when do we use an adverb? We use adjectives to describe nouns. In other words, adjectives tell us something about nouns. They answer what kind of questions. This may sound vague or difficult, but bear with me because the examples will make everything clear. Just take a look at the first sentence. John is a careful driver. Careful tells us something about the noun driver. It describes the noun driver. Therefore, it is an adjective. Also, because it is the answer to the question, what kind of driver is John? In Alan is a slow reader, slow tells us something about reader. It is the answer to the question, what kind of reader is Alan? Therefore, it is an adjective. Final example, it was a bad game. Bad tells us something about game. It is the answer to the question, what kind of game was it? And now we finally get to the point of this lesson. You will now get the answer to the question, what is an adverb? Well, adverbs describe verbs. They answer how questions. First example here, John drives carefully. The word carefully tells us something about the verb drives. It is the answer to a how question. How does John drive? And therefore, we have to use the adverb. Another example, Alan reads slowly. Slowly tells us something about reads. Reads is a verb, and therefore slowly is an adverb. One more example here. The team played badly. Badly is the answer to a how question. How did the team play? Badly. And that is why you have to use the adverb here. Now let's see if you get it. In one of the sentences here you have to fill in the adjective clear, and in the other one you have to fill in the adverb clearly. Take a minute to think about this. In the first sentence, we use the adverb clearly because the word is the answer to a how question. How did the teacher explain it? Clearly, adverb. In the second sentence, we use the adjective clear because here the word is the answer to a what kind of question. What kind of explanation was it? A clear explanation. Try again, this time with the words easy and easily. And here's the solution. In the first sentence, you use the adjective. Why? Because it is the answer to a what kind of question. What kind of job was it? In the second sentence, you use the adverb, because here the word is the answer to a how question. How can you do it? Easily. Adverbs do not only describe verbs, they can also describe adjectives. A few examples again. This isn't extremely difficult, is it? Difficult is an adjective. Extremely is an adverb. Extremely is the answer to a how question. How difficult is it? It's really easy, isn't it? Easy is an adjective. Really is the answer to a how question. How easy is it? Therefore, we use the adverb. And finally, you can use an adverb to describe an adverb, as these examples will show. In the team played incredibly well, well is an adverb. It is the answer to the question, how did the team play? Incredibly is also an adverb. This word is the answer to the question, how well did the team play? Time for a summary. When do we use an adverb and when do we use an adjective? We use an adverb to describe verbs, as in, John always drives carefully. Carefully tells us something about the verb drives. We also use adverbs to describe adjectives. In John is a really careful driver, really is the adverb that tells us something about the adjective careful. And adverbs can be used to describe other adverbs. John drives really carefully. Really, the adverb, tells us something about the other adverb in the sentence, carefully. Finally, the adjective tells us something about nouns. John is a careful driver. The adjective careful tells us something about the noun driver. Time to test if you get it. Do exercise number 2 now. Good luck again.